Hey, hope you're doing well. In mid-July, I came back from a 3-week long trip that I went to Tanzania with my family. So Tanzania is a country in East Africa. That's where my parents were born, actually, and we still have a lot of family there. And so I got to see lots of family that I'd never seen before because it's my first time going. But at the same time, I also got to explore lots of Tanzania. And I realized a couple things. The first thing that I realized is one, like I'm very grateful for being born here in Canada, living the life that I live, like seeing where my parents were born and where they came from compared to the life that I live, it's very different. And I'm just very grateful for the life and the access to opportunity that I have here in Canada. And the second thing that I realized is that Tanzania is very ripe for innovation. Like there is a base level infrastructure there that you can build on top of, and there are a lot of really cool things that you could implement there. Like for example, organics is a concept here in Canada that is not there in Tanzania, but that if implemented, I think could have a huge benefit not only for the population but also like profit wise. It would be great because you could turn things like coconut shells into charcoal and sell them. There's a lot of really cool ideas with organic waste that you could turn it into. So that's the second thing I learned. And the third thing I realized is when I came back to this retirement home that I'm in right now with my co-founder, we just realized how much we love it here. Like there's no other feeling than being in this retirement home with our users, waking up every day, going down, eating breakfast with them, and just seeing the way they live their lives and getting to implement our technology. It's just something we're so lucky to have and something, that makes us so inspired to continue building. And so yeah, those are three things quickly that I learned from my trip to Tanzania, and then also coming back. And so let's get into what I did in July. The first thing that happened in July is we really focused on upgrading our patent. Specifically, right now, it's a utility provisional patent. And so what we're now doing is making it into an international patent that should cover our IP within Canada, the US, as well as other countries as well. The team has really been focused on making sure we include a lot of the aspects of our products because it's improved a lot since last year, December, when we filed our utility provisional patent. Now we have things like wander management, the voice verification system, and a lot of other features that we didn't have before. So we're just making sure to include all those features so that we can make sure we get IP for the things that our product does. In terms of our hardware, as a quick refresher, before we were taking these off-the-shelf modules and putting them onto a PCB board, but the issue with that was we couldn't control how much power goes to their different components, and so the sensor would not live as long as we wanted to or time out at specific instances. Now what we're doing is we're buying all the individual components, so the individual motion IMU sensor, the individual Bluetooth sensor, and then putting those onto a PCB board. And so what we did is in July, we actually were able to get the Bluetooth functionality working. And so now we're focused on getting the sensor data functionality working, as well as making sure that this all works with our gateways. And the last thing will be the battery and power management system. So now that we've got the Bluetooth system working, just figuring out these other components, and then we'll go from there. In terms of our falls analysis tool, I actually have a demo video that I could show you because we've been working on building it now that we have a lot of people that would like to use the tool. What you see right here is just the regular login page. The super admin would be someone like the director who can choose the emails that the report gets sent to and the questions that are included that you want the answers to. And then the admin would be somebody like the director of care. So they'd be the ones to go and actually upload the report, include the emails as well as the questions that you'd like answered, and then also include any additional questions. And this goes right to their inbox in 24 hours, the finalized report. And so this is an example of what the report also looks like in case you want to know. In terms of the pitches that we did, a lot of people are actually on vacation, and so a lot of our pitches got moved to August. But the retirement home that we're living in right now, they told us in terms of our pricing model to edit it a bit for a lot more staff training and to also include a lot more customer support because these are things that they'll need moving forward since they're an individual home versus a retirement home chain that might have IT support. They can ask for help on these sort of things. And so right now editing our pricing model so that hopefully in August we can hit that goal that we set of getting 3 paying users. Well, that's all from me for the month of July. I'll see you at the end of August. Bye.